Good day everyone, my name is Angel Maria and Lupitas Tugasa from Bachelor of Science in Development Communication 2A. So I am here today to discuss the overview of cross-cultural communication. Communication concept of culture. The use of language and other communicative means to carry out the activities and commitments of their particular communities in and through the use of symbolic resources. Cultural values, so what is it? It is that cultural values are a series of principles and values passed down generation after generation by our ancestors. Based on these values, the intercultural community decides their way of life. Those ideas decide how a person will act in that culture and how they will lead their lives. In other words, these are the ones that we have acquired and adopted traditionally that have remained with us until now. In addition to its importance that culture provides important social and economic benefits for all of us, it has an individual lifestyle. Would improve learning and health, increase tolerance and opportunities to socialize with others' cultures, and enhance our quality of life and increase overall well-being for both individuals and communities. Next is cultural barriers. In understanding it is that cultural diversity makes communication difficult because the thinking of people has their own culture that is different, as well as their language, traditions, beliefs, signs, and symbols of their lifestyle. It has already different cultures and different meanings of words, especially the behavior and action and movements of individual. Sometimes there are obstacles or barriers because not all the people we met are the same as we were led to believe, especially where we came from and our culture. The mention of culture, it shows the effects of a society's culture on the values of each of its members and how these values relate to behavior using structural derived from factors analysis. Interpersonal communication, it refers to the process of exchanging information, ideas, feelings, and meaning between two or more people through non-verbal and verbal methods. That this is also another communication that takes place between two people. It can be face-to-face or through mediate forms of communication on different applications like Messenger, etc. that characterized by mutual awareness of one's individuality. Because of this, I believe that by listening to others people, we will be able to adapt or to understand and relate to them. Language and culture. When you say language and culture, it only represents our culture, especially in our speech, on how we communicate that is connected to our action while communication that is connected to our action while communicating with the person we are talking to. For example, there are other people who speak gently but are angry, and there are also people who shouted when they speak but are not angry. It portrays that our cultures can affect how we communicate to others. Non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication is all aspect of communication other than the words themselves. This including how we pronounce words, characteristics of environments that affect meaning and objective that affect personal image. It is only shown here that our speech should be correct the way that does not affect other people or the person we are talking to. In short, it is all about our actions. Family life, romantic relationship, and child rearing. Romantic love generally involves a mixture of emotional and sexual desires at their emotional peak. Joy, passion, and joy in a way that love embraces sex and gender as broadly defined that the sex referred to here is not only intercourse but the way of physical love between each other. It can also be seeing or feel the genuine love, the pure intention of each other, of each couple in relationship. Authoritarian parents tend to lay down the laws and impose harsh punishments while permissive parents set few or no limits. In other words, they are the people who will help us to put us in a good life so that we can be molded into who and what we are. It's to be strengthen us for our future or the path we will follow. That we should follow our parents or those who raise us and respect every lesson we learn from them because they are a great contribution to our lives. Once again, my name is Angel Morgan Sigasa from PSDC 2A. Thank you for watching.